everyone, to another edition of Sunday Night Football here in week number 8. We have the 5-2 Los Angeles Rams playing the 3-3 Cleveland Browns. It is a rainy night here in Cleveland, but that does not stop these two teams from playing each other at all. This should be a very exciting game. Both rosters are loaded with talent, and both rosters are very, very good. Last year, the Browns were the second seed in the AFC playoffs. They ended up losing to the Los Angeles Chargers, who would go on to play in the Super Bowl, and lose to the Lions. But this team still is very, very solid. Their starting quarterback is Deshaun Kaiser. They also have a pretty big weapon for Kaiser in Moses Wooten, who is a big-time, big wide receiver who can make big things happen. So everything about Moses Wooten is big. He was their first-round pick 2 years ago. The first-round pick this year was Sion Jarman. We'll see him in a couple seconds. But he has struggled this year. This team is actually last in rushing. But yeah, their offense still, I think, can get the job done, as here comes Deshaun Kaiser out to the 25 after the kick sailed out the back of the end zone. 1st and 10, here is a give to Sion Jarman. He goes up the middle for a gain of 2. And now let's take a look at this Browns offense. You can see there that offensive line is very, very good. A whole bunch of good pieces. Joe Thomas still playing. There's Jarman. You got David Njoku. Didn't even talk about him as a very athletic tight end, and he can definitely get the job done. As on 2nd and 8 here, that pass will be dumped underneath to the fullback Vitale. And he has a short gain. That'll set up a 3rd and 4. But let's take a look at the best defense in football before that down is played. Aaron Donald, Michael Brockers, Dominic Easley, Malcolm Randall, Mark Barron, Connor Barwin, and Robert Quinn. And then in the secondary, Nikel Roby-Coleman, Jordan Lewis, LaMarcus Joyner, John Johnson III, and Marcus Calhoun in the slot. As here is a 3rd and 4 for Kaiser and the Browns. He's going to step up, and he's intercepted! Back the other way comes Malcolm Randall, the rookie linebacker, returns this one to the 16-yard line, and this is where the Rams will take over. I'm not sure what happened there with Kaiser, but that was a terrible decision and a terrible throw. It's 1st and 10 all day for Kerry Davidson. He'll just decide to take off with it down to the 9-yard line now. This brings up 2nd and 2. Robert Woods in motion. And this will be a pass to the flat to Todd Gurley, who picks up the 1st down and gets to the 3-yard line with a 6-yard gain. 1st and goal. Davidson looking in the end zone, but no one is open. He takes off with it and scores 7-0 Rams, all ready to start off this game thanks to the Malcolm Randall interception. So here is going to be the Browns' answer. Well, hopefully we can just shut them down again. Again, Kaiser is a very good quarterback with a ton of weapons. This offense still dangerous, although their record does not suggest it. 1st and 10, give to Sion Jarman. He will be stopped there for no gain. Now 2nd and 10, Kaiser looking for Corey Coleman, but cannot hang on through the Jordan Lewis contact. Now 3rd and 10, Kaiser hit as he throws, but it is a screen to Jarman, hurdles a man, and he is unable to get away there from John Johnson III. So on 4th and 2, Braden Colquitt back to punt. And this punt will travel to Courtney Tharp, who fair catches it at the 25. This brings out Todd Gurley on the offense, as on 1st and 10. Gurley will be swung down there by big Danny Shelton. This front is very, very good, very loaded. And 2nd and 11, he puts the ball on the ground. Todd Gurley fumbles, but luckily it is recovered by a Los Angeles player. And on 3rd and 10, that is Cooper Kupp up the seam, but he is unable to hold on. So the Rams will punt the ball right back to the Browns. And this punt will be down inside the 5. It is rolling and just barely hits the goal line. That would have been amazing if it would have stopped at the 1. Anyway, 1st and 10 gives to Sion Jarman. He's going to fight his way through the defense, dashes all the way to the 47-yard line, and he just completely gutted the defense right there. As on 1st and 10, that will be a fumble from Kaiser, but it is recovered by a Brown. That brings up 2nd and 24, and now this pass is intercepted. Back the other way comes John Johnson III. Kaiser giving chase and will make the tackle at the 2. That is almost the exact same play as last time. Kaiser stepping up and throwing to his right. It just does not work. As now 1st and goal, Davidson will take off with it again, and he goes untouched into the end zone, making it a 14-0 lead here for the Rams to start off this game. Greg the Leg will add the extra point. So yes, 14-0 for the Rams to start off this game. Kaiser is playing terrible. 2 interceptions. And I don't know what else could go worse for this Browns offense. They're at rock bottom. Kaiser needs to start something here. As on 1st and 10, he's trying to do that deep pass. It's tipped up and intercepted again. LaMarcus Joyner with the 3rd Rams interception in this 1st quarter. What is going on? Kaiser is just crapping the bed. 1st and 10, though, give to Todd Gurley. Back the other way. He's finding a little bit of room there as he has a gain of 12. Now 1st and 10, give to Todd Gurley again. He's going to meet that front. Can't really get by that with Myles Garrett and Danny Shelton standing there. As on 2nd and 10, that underneath pass will be caught by Gurley. He'll bring that up for a gain of 8. Now 3rd and 2, give to Fernando Wake, who was injured last week. He'll take a big shot there, but he does have a 1st down after a gain of 5. Now 1st and 10 gives to Todd Gurley. He'll go up the middle for a gain of 3. 2nd and 7 play action fake. Davidson under pressure, but finds Gerald Everett all the way across the middle of the field and at the 40-yard line. 1st and 10. That pass is caught by fullback Lee Smith, who gets a gain of 6. Now 2nd and 4 from the 32. This is Davidson running out of time, and he will be sacked from behind. Myles Garrett there, and Davidson does not get up. And this is scary if you're a Rams fan. Your franchise quarterback is holding his back. Oh, no. That means Case Keenum will come into the game. Hopefully, Davidson is all right and doesn't have to miss any playing time. Hopefully, he's just out for a quarter. As on 3rd and 3, that is Keenum delivering to Gerald Everett. And on 1st and 10, this give is to Todd Gurley, who will work his way to the left, but really only picks up 3 yards. As on 2nd and 7, this is Keenum dropping back. He floats one over the middle to Robert Woods, who is denied the first down there. That brings up 3rd and 2. Gurley trying to muscle his way forward, but Myles Garrett is there to stop him. So on 4th and 1, after a Browns stop, this is the Rams settling for a field goal from Greg the Leg. He bashes that one through, and this return kick will be to I don't even know who that is. Carson? I don't know who Carson is. Chris Carson, I believe. I believe so. Anyway, 1st and 10, Richard Rodgers in motion. The give is to Jarman, and he is wrapped up there by Connor Barwin for only a gain of 1. Now 2nd and 9, play action fake. Kaiser looking deep. He rolls out to his left, and that one is batted away by Robert Quinn, who dropped back into coverage. Now 3rd and 9, this is Kaiser standing in the pocket strong, and he'll deliver to Kenny Britt right up the seam all the way down to the Rams 35. Now 1st and 10, play action fake. Kaiser will find Njoku at the 16 for Njoku's first big play of the game. Here's Jarman up the middle now. He'll get a gain of about 6 or 7. And now on 2nd and 3, this is Richard Rodgers with the catch. And Rodgers fights to the goal line. Touchdown, Cleveland. And this is a drive you wanted to see if you are a Cleveland fan, as Kaiser looked very strong, delivering passes all up and down the field. That big pass there to Kenny Britt really set everything else up, as it is now just a 10-point lead for the Rams. Back to return is Israel. Nearly takes that one out of the end zone. That would have been a safety if he would have ran back in. As now here is Todd Gurley just not finding any space there. Look at that. 3 Browns are just all over him. That brings up 2nd and 12. Quick pass is to Tyler Higbee on the out route. He'll get a lot of that back. But now on 3rd and 3, that pass will be caught. But they will mark him inches shy, as he had to come back for the football, and that is Alec Ogletree with the stop. So the former Rams linebacker, Alec Ogletree, just screwed his former team. Thank you for that. As now here is Peppers on the return. He will be brought down at the 23. And now this is a 1st and 10 for Kaiser and the offense. That pass will be caught by Moses Wooten for a gain of 7. Now 2nd and 3, Kaiser moving his way in the pocket, and he will find a man deep. That is David Njoku down to the 34 of Los Angeles. Now 1st and 10, that pass will be caught out of the backfield is Sion Jarman. He gets to the 20 after a gain of 14. 1st and 10, Kaiser moving around in the pocket. He seems to be doing that all the time. He will step up, find a man, completely jukes out Malcolm Randall, and that is Corey Coleman with the grab. He gets all the way down to the 5. Now Kaiser looking to score, and he has a man in the end zone. That is Adam Humphries with the touchdown. So back-to-back drives looking very good for Kaiser and the Browns. They're looking to turn their season around, and they turn the game around pretty much, as all the momentum right now is with the Browns after 2 nice stops and 2 nice drives. Here is Courtney Tharp back to return, and he will nail this one in the end zone. Only 53 seconds left to go in the first half. And here's Davidson with a screen to Todd Gurley, who will fight his way for the first down and get out of bounds after a gain of about 13. 1st and 10, this is Davidson, and he is looking deep down the middle, but Gerald Everett is unable to hang on. Now 2nd and 10 with 40 seconds left. This is Davidson looking down the middle again, has Cooper Kupp this time, as he is across midfield to the 37. 1st and 10, Davidson feeling the pressure, gets this one off quick, and he has a man there. That is Cooper Kupp with a gain of 9. Now 2nd and 1 after 2 Rams timeouts. That one deep, and it is caught for a touchdown. Tavon Austin getting behind the corner, and that is his first touchdown of the day. And Tavon Austin just completely turned the burners on, and this will give the Rams a little bit of a points cushion there, and it brings the lead back up to 10. As now with 24 seconds left, the Browns looking to answer quickly, as they have done the past 2 drives, as Adam Humphries will be brought down at the 28-yard line. Now 1st and 10, Richard Rodgers in motion. The give will be to Jarman, and he will dash his way up the middle. So I guess the Browns will just settle with a 10-point lead in Los Angeles' favor going into halftime. Although here's Kaiser with a pass play. He will scramble out and find a man, but unfortunately for him, he crossed the line before he threw the football, And so this one will be coming back, and actually a loss of down, I believe. As with only 9 seconds left, the Browns will be backed up to the, what is it? This is to the 28-yard line. As now on 3rd and 10, this give is to Jarman. He will be brought down, and that will do it for the half as the Rams go into halftime with a 24-14 lead over the Browns. Everything about the Rams, what they're doing right now is just fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. It looked like their offense was just stalling a little bit there after they were stopped by Myles Garrett and Alec Ogletree, but they have stepped up big time with that big play to Tavon Austin there to end off the half. So now here is the Rams possession, another Rams possession once again, as Tharp will weave his way out of bounds at the 37-yard line. Todd Gurley up the middle, gets a solid gain of about 5. Now 2nd and 4, give to Gurley once again. He'll be stonewalled there, unable to pick up the first down. This sets up 3rd and 1. Quick pass to Gerald Everett, makes the grab, and falls forward to the 45. 1st and 10, here's Todd Gurley. Another give to him. He'll take this one for a gain of about 7. Now 2nd and 3, give to Gurley once again, and stonewalled once again on 2nd down. Man, this Browns front is just very, very strong. And on 3rd and 1, nearly intercepted there by Myles Garrett as he gets another stop for this Browns defense. But the Rams are going for it. Gurley hurdles forward and picks up the first down. Very aggressive play calling here by the Rams, as on 1st and 10, Gurley once again is stuffed. Oh my goodness, but the Rams still trying to run this football. Fernando Wake checks into the game, seeing what he can do, but he's not really going to go anywhere, only a gain of 2. Now 3rd and 9, that pass sails over Cooper Kupp's head as Case Keenum misses that pass. And on 4th and 9, the kick will be off the upright, so this time the Rams stop themselves. Greg the leg bounces that one off the post. He couldn't have done that for 1 in 1,000 times if he was paid to do it. Oh my goodness. As 2nd and 19, that is a sack there for the Rams, as the Browns trying to go back the other way. Strong pass there is going to make it a 3rd and 5. And now Kaiser will deliver up the seam again to David Njoku, who gets down to the Rams 38. 1st and 10, quick man in motion. This is Jarman up the middle. He gets a gain of about 2. Now 2nd and 8, Kaiser finds a man underneath. That is David Njoku with a gain of about 6. And now 3rd and 2, give to Sion Jarman. Works his way up the middle, picking up the first down and extending this Cleveland drive. 1st and 10, this is Kaiser finding Richard Rodgers, who will fall forward for a first down. Strong play there by Richard Rodgers. That brings up 1st and 10 from the 13 now, as Kaiser finding a man out of the backfield, Richard Rodgers, but he is not going anywhere, as he only gets a gain of 2 after being brought down. Or before being brought down, as on 2nd and 8, that pass is nearly intercepted, going back the other way. And on 3rd and 8, Kaiser under pressure, no one was open, has to throw that one away. And on 4th and 8, the Browns have to settle for a field goal there. So now bring this back to a 1-possession game. As now back to return is Courtney Tharp. He's going to start at his own 10-yard line, and he will try to speed his way around the corner, but will be edged off at the 29-yard line, which brings out Case Keenum and the offense. And I apologize if I've said Kerry Davidson after he got injured as Case Keenum, because I'm just not used to Davidson not being on the field. Anyway, after a loss of 4 on the screen, that run will be up the middle and make it a 3rd and 5. As now Keenum will be brought down there. Danny Shelton, the big man, getting a sack for the Browns, the giant, strong nose tackle, and he can make you pay, as that's another stop for Cleveland. Back to return is Peppers, the former man out of Michigan, will be brought down at the 24. And here is Kaiser dumping this one off to David Njoku, who has been very strong in this game, as he has a 3-yard gain right there. 2nd and 7, Njoku once more. He will be... Oh, no, they'll give him the first down there. I thought he was inches shy. 1st and 10, Kaiser rolling out to his right. Finds a man. Strong throw. Corey Coleman. Los Angeles will challenge right here. They do not believe that he had possession as he slid out of bounds. And you can see right there, it looks like he does get his left hand underneath it and turns his body so that the ball is above his hand. So that will be a first down, and a strong play there from Kaiser. 1st and 10, moving once again. That pass will be also caught by Corey Coleman as he steps out of bounds. 1st and 10, Aaron Donald getting involved in this game, stopping Sion Jarman for a loss of 1. Now 2nd and 11, that pass is intercepted! Kaiser stepped up once again and threw to his right, and this time it is Lawrence, the backup strong safety, Rashard Lawrence, making the big play and giving the Rams a little bit of life, because everything was going in Cleveland's favor the past couple offensive drives for them. Here is Todd Gurley with a gain of 7, 2nd and 3. Give right back to Gurley. Makes a man miss, makes another miss, and stumbles down across midfield to the 49-yard line. Here is Gurley on the ground once again. He will be shot down there quickly for a loss of 1. Now 2nd and 19. Danny Shelton bringing him down from behind. That brings up 3rd and 9 from the 48. Here is Keenum, and he has a man. That is Courtney Tharp out of the backfield with the strong catch. And that's a first down for the Rams, as now the Rams trying to run out this clock. There's still a 2-minute warning and 3 Cleveland timeouts, but still just trying to take every second off of this clock as Gurley is wrapped up there for no gain on the 2nd and 5. Here's Courtney Tharp on 3rd and 5, and he is not going anywhere, as now 4th and 1. Rams going for it, and Gurley is stopped. Out comes Deshaun Kaiser, as this front has just been so good all day. No matter how many times the Rams pound the football, the Browns are always there to stop him when it counts. After Moses Wooten gets all but inches, here's Kaiser looking for the game-winning drive, but it's intercepted! Marcus Calhoun! The ball bounced off the back of Corey Coleman's head, and Marcus Calhoun there to capitalize. What concentration to basically seal this game. The Rams, though, they probably need a first down here if they want to completely ice this game. 2nd and 5 after a 5-yard gain from Todd Gurley. That is Higbee in motion, and Gurley goes up the middle for a gain of 2. Now 3rd and 3, Gurley up the middle. Does he get the first? Danny Shelton there to bring him down quickly, but they do give him the first down, and this game is over. Still the Rams running with the football, trying to pad Todd Gurley's stats. But man, 5 interceptions from Deshaun Kaiser, and that last one, oh man, that completely killed the Browns' spirits as their season continues to just go downhill. 24-17 victory for the Los Angeles Rams. And you can see Kerry Davidson there. He's all happy, even though I thought he's supposed to be injured. Thank you, Madden, for that. But Case Keenum did a very good job stepping in for Davidson. And I will tell you that Davidson will not miss any time, any extra games he will miss. So he was just out for the rest of this game. Let's take a look at these stats, and then we have a ton of off-the-game type of stuff to do, as Case Keenum went 11 for 14, 115 yards and 1 touchdown. Todd Gurley, 27 carries, but only 90 yards, and he had to fumble. Gerald Everett, 4 catches for 36 yards. I know Cooper Kupp had a pretty strong game. I mean, our offense would just completely spread the ball around, and that is very nice. Look at Kaiser with his 5 interceptions. But now let's do some post-game work here. As you can see, Malcolm Randall went down with an injury, and we're really going to miss him for the next 2 weeks. I mean, just look at his stats. He's our star rookie middle linebacker, only 22 years of age, and he plays like an absolute monster. So it's going to suck being without him, but it is Week 8, so it is the trade deadline, and here we go. We're going to be giving up Robert Quinn because we will be unable to pay him at the end of the season. His contract is running up, so we're going to trade him to the Philadelphia Eagles for Ronald Darby, who's a very solid corner, very young corner. This is building for the future as well, and Torrey Smith there to free up some cap space for the Eagles. So there is our trade. Getting a star cornerback, if we want to make a real run at this, we have to make some kind of move. We have a ton of cap space, and I do believe that is very realistic. The Eagles were struggling, but now here a trade with the Vikings. The Vikings front 7 they don't need Shane Ray, so we're going to be trading for Shane Ray right here. We're going to give up a 2nd and a 4th, which I believe is overly generous for him, and we will get him there. 83 overall, another young guy that is locked up for a pretty long time. And we're just trying to improve this team to make a Super Bowl run. It is Super Bowl or bust. This is the final season of the franchise, remember. So now here we're going to try to lock up Michael Brockers, but he does not like a single thing about that offer. And so that will be the end of this. Tell me what you think about the lightning quick trades right there. If you want me to explain further in the comments, I would be happy to do so. But Ronald Darby, Shane Ray, let's go. Next week we play Arizona. Comment, subscribe, your veggies. Go to school. Dan Carr, thumbs up. Peace.